Action.
We shot for about 3 weeks, and I ended up buying the cast food every day. And there was a point where I only had $10 to my name, and I was worrying about how I'd feed the cast, but I knew things would work out in the end. And I just pulled through, got some help from my grandfather and my family, and just continued on with the show. Even though the budget was only $3,000 or less than that. Just for a kid who just came out of college, it's not the easiest funding to acquire yourself. So the cast was excellent. I actually had a lot of the cast already in mind when I wrote the story. But I switched it around a little bit. Some people couldn't make it, some people couldn't be a part of the show, but I think it worked out for the best because, things just seemed to happen well. And, I play Kennedy, I had myself in mind. Donna is played by Jacqueline Corcos, and she did an amazing job. Nick did an amazing job. Peter Zygon did an amazing job. I love when he says, "You will die!" I love that line.
You will die!
Carbon, Tony played Carbon, and it's one of the most amazing performances that I've seen. He just had so much detail in the performance, and he did such a great job, and just was really being that character at the time. And I had a lot to play with. I had a lot of fun. Jessica was great. She was a lot of fun. Freddie was great. Everyone was great. And that's why I cast them all, because they're fantastic, and I love working with fantastic talent. And they all wanted to work with me, and I was really glad they wanted to work with me, because I tend to have some far-fetched ideas sometimes, and I really wanted to take this project as far as I could go with no funding, and I showed them all the script, and they were on board. They really wanted to do it, and I was really happy and excited about that because, just talking about the story before I even made it, you would think, oh, that can't be done. You can't make this show. A live-action anime, oh, you need millions and millions of dollars to make it. Oh, horse crap, with After Effects and Final Cut Pro and all these programs, you can do anything. The sky is the limit on the projects you can make. The fight scenes were fun. The choreography was fun. I choreographed all the fight scenes myself, and I wrote them myself. I've done martial arts my whole life, and I watch a lot of martial arts movies, and I was watching, Tony Jaa movies and Bruce Lee movies and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I want to take pieces and kind of mess with it and have fun with it, And I took some fight scenes that I wrote when I was 15 as well, because when I was 15 and I wrote A Demon's Destiny, I would stand up and choreograph the fight scenes myself as I'm writing. I'm like, okay, Jerry kicks right. Okay, oh, Aquilius blocks this way. And I do all this stuff and kicks and whatnot. And I kind of did that with Lone Warrior. And the fight scenes came out great, and I had a lot of fun. We were doing things on the fly because, time constraints and doing some of the heavy choreography that I had planned. And so, 10 minutes before we shoot, I'll be like, okay, let's just change the kick to this, to this, to this, to this to make it really easy on the actor. The crew is great, everything really fell together. I met Freddie on a set of a project that I recently worked on, and he introduced me to G, and we met one day, and, we all just hit it off, and next thing you know, we got a crew going. It started with Joe and I. Joe and I have always been friends. We've been friends since we were 8 years old, and we wanted to make movies, and we started making it, and then next thing you know, we got someone over here helping, someone over there helping, and I think the crew came together extremely well. So I'm very proud of what we've done, and I'm just excited to expand things and continue on, working with everybody on the projects.